Hi, my name is Erik Gilnö. I'm product manager at Flinks. Today I'm excited to show you how you can use our updated document processing and authentication solutions to make financial data more accessible and reliable than ever. So let's dive into it. Let's say you're an equipment finance company looking to underwrite a business. With Flinks Connect, you can ask the applicants to directly link their bank accounts. But we know that's not always an option. That's why we're offering a flexible way to handle bank statements as well. So when the user selects their bank, let's say RBC in this case, you're prompted with the option to either log in directly to your institution, or you can upload bank statements instead. We can customize this text to specify how many months of bank statements that you need. So the user uploads their bank statements. Now that the bank statements are added, the user simply clicks upload. There we go. Let's go and analyze these statements now. All right, so let's dive into the Flinks dashboard. In this dashboard view, you can see that all the underlying information from the bank statements have been digitized. So we can see the name of the company, the address, and whatever other information that we're able to extract directly from the bank statements. You're also able to see the account name, the account number, and most importantly, all the underlying transactions from those bank statements. You can also notice here in the bottom that we have something new called document verdict. In this case, it will list that one or more of the documents show sign of fraud or modification. So this is a great way to get actionable verdicts that you can use to authenticate documents. Let's take a more detailed look at these verdicts by going to document check. Here you can see the 3 statements that were uploaded, together with the verdict for each of the documents, as well as a quality indication. So let's look at one. In this view, you can see a highlight of the statements that were uploaded, together with all the underlying risk signals. So we can see that there was transaction edits, anomalous fonts, suspicious use of PDF film, and other things that indicate that this is not an authentic document. That in the end leads to this high-risk verdict. You can also go through the statement in details, and where applicable, there will be highlights to indicate some of these risk signals. There are 4 different types of verdicts: high risk, warning, normal, and trusted. So with these actionable verdicts, you're able to quickly make a decision on the authenticity of the documents and to catch any potential fraud. This data is of course available via API so that you can take more steps towards automating your underwriting. Let's go to the next portion of the underwriting process, which is actually the Cashflow underwriting. In this view, you can see our data enrichment product at work, where you get an overview of the operating income of the business, as well as the operating expenses of the business. And all of that data is also broken down into details. So you can look at all the operating income and what are the underlying sources for that income. This breakdown also includes other things like loan deposits, other type of loans, as well as loan payments breakdown, or any other type of risk indicator, such as fees and NSF fees, etc. Each of these posts also contain all the underlying transactions for those data points. If you prefer to, you can also download an Excel version of this. Here in the Excel view, you can see even more details about the business. You also have the underlying revenue, but as well as average daily balances, what is the total credits, what is the revenue, what is the expenses, etc., and much, much more. This is then further broken down into data points for each of the months, and you can also review all the underlying transactions. And of course, all of this data is also available via API. So to summarize, with this update, you have an end-to-end solution to not only collect documents, process those documents, but also authenticate those documents, as well as be able to underwrite based on those documents. The goal here is to really bring you an end-to-end solution for lenders, available for you today. Feel free to reach out. Thank you very much. Have a good day.